It's hot. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm gonna say evaporating, but it feels like it. Hi guys. If you're watching the replay, make sure you guys forward to about 5 minutes because that's when I usually start. Good evening. Hey. How we doing? I'm taking a picture. Sorry. I'm good. I'm hot. Can you see me sweating already? I'm sorry. I don't sweat. Hello. I don't know why I'm so hot. It's like really warm in my room. Hey. You know, I didn't put on lip gloss. It's right here though. How we doing? Ugh. Ooh. I don't know what's worse, being hot or cold. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I left my phone stand over there. Jesus Christ. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Pookie. How you doing? Also, Jordan, so my blush is actually like for your lips, but like it looks so good. What were you microwaving? It's from Urban Decay. It's called Boom. I was like, oh, this looks so good. I do need to get my sponge in. And I was like, oh, thank you. Honestly, without this on, it looks so much darker. Like peach, like, I don't know. It brightens up my face. It makes my face look warmer. How we doing? Again, I'm hot. Like, I feel like Nelly is hot in her. So hot in. Okay, so I can see y'all. What is this? What the what? Mercury retrograde. There we go. It pulled up the. Hold on. There we go. it pulled up the audio that I was using to meditate earlier with, and anywho, hey cousins, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. My name is Glock. This is the House of Glock, and this is Kickin Shit Sundays. On Sundays, we get the energy reading of the week. I pray over you guys. I get affirmation, and I just get some things that you should keep in mind throughout the week. Honestly, so I've been tracking the Soul Truth cards, and y'all, look. And these cards is thick too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more until we're done. And we get to start all over again. And that's so exciting. I'm excited because, like, what messages, like, do y'all have? You know what I mean? So, anywho, guys, Cousins Night. Cousins Night is this Friday. I'm so excited. It is a free virtual event that I hold, and we will be doing vision boards. It is 420 and alcohol friendly. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure you sign up, and it's absolutely free. It's so that you can be in community and help build your spiritual community one step at a time, you know? With great people, great music, great people, great vibes. I promise you. I promise. Pinky promise. And then, like, the cousins y'all be talking to in here, you get to see them. You get to talk to them. They get to talk to you. Like, so make sure you guys get ready. Get it ready. I'm so excited. I am so excited for Cousins Night. So I will see you guys on Friday at 9 p.m. This week, I have Calling in My Soul Tribe, or How I Called in My Soul Tribe, is dropping on Patreon on Wednesday, which, do y'all want a little excerpt? Actually, there's somebody watching right now that is one of the people I was talking about in this article. Yes. All right, let me pull it up. I'm excited, y'all. I'm really excited. I don't know what's coming or why I'm so excited, but I'm excited. I feel great. So, I called in my soul tribe. I decided to run a test in May 2021. For those of you who don't know, I'm 24, soon to be 25. Wow. I'm not that young anymore. I have to update this. Anywho, as I approach the milestone in life, I've been reflecting on what has transpired over the last year and some odd months. They say that age 23 is your pre-Saturn return. During this period in time, I lost a lot of people, and most importantly, my mind. That's true. Being in a dark place, I didn't really realize who I could and couldn't trust. I didn't really know who I could turn to. I decided to run a test to see if I could call in the people who loved me and would support me in the way I needed it. I told no one of what I was doing, and I just did it in hopes that whomever it was, the message would be delivered, comprehended, and they would show up. Boy, oh boy. I started by prayer and meditating to connect with myself and my needs. What is it that I need out of my support system? No. This was written a couple years ago. I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year. What is it that I need out of my support system? I even asked that the tribe would cover things I may have missed or simply didn't have the foresight to know what I would need. During this meditation, I called to my tribe. I told them if they could hear me and they were part of my soul tribe to reveal themselves slowly but surely. I gave them 3 options to choose from: a color, a flower, or to physically show up in my city/location. I had no intentions on this working or anyone showing up, but who knew a couple hours later I'd get my first response. Now, I feel like there's 3 parts to this, and I think that I'm in the second part. So I'm going to reveal the first part to you guys. The first part where it was a flower, the flower was a sunflower. And I met someone whose favorite flower was a sunflower, someone who had a sunflower tattooed on them. And they also had my favorite animal tattooed on them as well. Yes, I'm talking about you. Hi. And there was like a specific friend group. And their thing was like sunflowers. And I was like, and when I told you they are the most supportive people that I've ever met in my entire life, like right now, my booking system is because one of them helped me figure out how to operate it. So thank you, girl. And also you just let me know that I need to proofread this. Love you. Anywho, so that'll be dropping on Wednesday. On Friday, I have a... Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Friday, I have a video dropping. It is cheat sheets to general tarot readings for people. If you might see tarot readings on the timeline, you're new to tarot, you don't necessarily know what's for you and what's not, and you just reading anything and you not knowing if it resonates or if it's something that's to come or if it's just some bullshit. I created a video to help you guys out. It drops on YouTube, here on YouTube on Friday. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah. You seen it. You see, I don't know if it was an orb or if it was just like dust, but you seen it. Y'all seen it. I know. I don't be losing. Folks gonna think I'm crazy, but you seen it. Me and Jordan be in the ookie spooky wookie things together. She sent me a Ghost Hunter YouTube. I've been eating it up. I've been watching. Ooh, I'll be watching. Anywho, let's jump into this. I've been talking for a while. Again, if you would like to book a personal reading, if you would like to join the Patreon, everything you need is down below in the description box. If you would like to sign up for Cousins Night, that is this Friday. It's a free virtual event. It is 420 and alcohol friendly. And we will be doing vision boards. It's still Aries season. It's still the beginning of the year. It's never too late to plan, baby. Never too late to plan. And be ready. But also, just being in community with your other... Being in community with your other cousins. And having a good time. Great people, great music, great environment. And I wanted to feel like when you go to like one of your auntie's houses and they playing cards and you with your cousins running around and there's food and there's music, I wanted to feel like that. And it usually does. Anywho, the way that this works, I say a prayer, I get into the reading. This is a general reading of the energy for the week. This is not a personal thing. Even if I do say signs, if you like a personal reading, again, everything you need is down in the description box. And then at the end, I say a little prayer over you. If you don't want me to pray over you and you know, for your protection and stuff throughout the week, that's perfectly fine. You're not supposed to have anybody praying over you anyway. I don't take offense to it. I will give you time to leave before I start the prayer. And that's it. That's all. Are y'all ready? If you're ready and you're here and you're a cousin, first of all, hey cousin, I ask that you put a little pew pew in the chat just so I know that you guys are ready and you're here and you're listening. But I'm hot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like starting to sweat. TT starting to sweat. Ooh, all right, we ready. Okay, if you can, please close your eyes and bow your heads. If not, please lend a listening ear. Ancestors, spirit guides, angel, archangels of the highest and purest intentions, thank you so much for allowing these beautiful souls to find me. Ask that whatever messages you may have regarding this week, you use me as a vessel to convey said messages. Thank you so much. Amen. Ashe. Deadass. Ooh. All right. Finer by demand. Is that? I know that's not my kitty. I know that's not my kitty. I know that's not my kitty Shay. Hi, baby. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope everything is going good for you and your family. Give everybody hugs for me. Especially that one uncle. You know who I'm talking about? No. No. You know what's crazy? I'm like the legal guardian of a cat right now. I already have a lot of responsibility. Okay. Ooh. All right. The bottom of the deck is Winter Solstice Reflection. You have Green Man Sinistry, the first card out. You have Iceberg Submerge. You have Dance Celebration. You have Autumn Equinox Release. And then you have Eagle Communion. Oh, tell her I said hey. Tell her I'm doing just fine. I got the same number. Tell her to reach out. You too. So, essentially what I feel like is happening this week, I feel like you're crossing a milestone. And I think that you're just now kind of realizing it. You might be in a place where you're reflecting about how you've changed. I want to say since maybe like last year or even like within the last couple of years, the things that you used to do, the things that you used to say, went right out the door. Ooh, no more will you be the one. Sorry, that Keisha Cole's song just, but I realize that you're just not that person anymore. And I feel like you're giving yourself, like, you're celebrating yourself, you know? And I think you're letting go of some things that you may have like held on to when it comes to like guilt or shame. And I think that you might be talking about it. I think you're in a space of talking about it now. Like, hey, you know, I was going through some things, but like I realize now that I'm out of said things, and what I was doing was A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, like I feel like the change that you've been trying to curate for the last couple of years is finally happening. And I feel like you're just kind of locked in when it comes to said change or becoming said person. And I think that you're finally in a place where you can acknowledge it. So, good job. Ooh, okay. Tell me more. You know what? This makes sense. Yeah. You got 6 cards, and usually I'd be asking for 5, so you got a little extra information. The bottom of the deck is Solitude. You have positive movement forward. You have deception and envy, awareness, harmony, temptation, and victory and success. So we are still in Mercury retrograde. Like, I know we just went through like the eclipse and everything, and it's been a whole big thing. But we're still in the retrograde, and we are going to be in the retrograde until the end of the month. So, I do feel like you're realizing where you may have fooled yourself, where you may have deceived yourself, where you may have not have the best emotions or best intentions in certain situations, especially when it comes to self. The bottom of the deck being Solitude. That's essentially the Hermit. That's Virgo's card. And if you know anything about a Virgo, they are extremely critical. But they also are extremely criticized, and that's what makes them extremely critical, right? So I feel like you're going to be criticizing yourself this month or not this month, this week, and the decisions that you may have made, or letting go of that critique. Like, hey, I was young, I didn't know any better, I know better now, so I'm going to be doing better type of situation. And I feel like you might get placed in a situation where this could be triggered because you're placed in a situation where you chose better, or where you're deciding to choose better. Like, you might not like the decision that you need to make, but logically you're like, this is the best decision for me and I need to be disciplined. It might be tempting. It might be tempting, but I think you're making the right choices. And I'm also seeing 6. So, like, I know we have this, like, 666 is like devil's number. I'm telling you, for me personally, as a reader, seeing 6s is moving out of strife and into a lot of calmer waters. It's giving 6 of swords, right? Moving out of this strife, moving out of stress, and moving into something a lot calmer, a lot better, okay? A lot more natural. You also could be seeing 8s. Like, for the 6s, you could be seeing 666 or like 616. And for the 8s, it could be 888 or 818. Okay? Do I want to? Yeah, we're going to get nosy tonight. Because tonight might be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't let me change my mind. Give me more information, please. I know it. Yeah. I think you're going to be placed in a situation where you're going to have to choose better, but I think you're going to choose the better. It's just, it's going to be very familiar. Very familiar. And it's going to be something very easy to slide back into. But I'm going to let you know, or I feel like you kind of already know, like, sliding back into this is going to be extremely disappointing. Like, feel like you came up with a plan and you were like, I'm going to stick to said plan. Like that's where the discipline comes in. You made a plan, you stuck to the plan. And I feel like you was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with disappointment anymore. I don't want to deal with someone who's going to lie to me. I don't want to deal with something that I just cannot see. I can't deal with something that I can't trust in. And I think that you've been I think it's really more so you probably had conversations in your head, or a vision of how the situation is going to go, or maybe you've been practicing, like, oh, if I talk to this person again, I'm gonna cuss them out, da, 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 da. Or maybe you've already been cussing them out in your head. Or if I see this person again, I'm gonna do this on the third. But I feel like when it actually comes to the situation, I think you're gonna be calm. To be honest with you, and even if you're upset, even if you're mad, I feel like it's gonna be like a calm read. You know, like, anger that's like, it's calm anger. I feel like it's that, like, this is calm anger. And low-key, calm anger is like a little bit more scary. Anywho, let's shimmy into love. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Hi, DJ. Oh my God, dang. It's a college reunion in here. I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you. I actually did it with Ari. Okay. The bottom of the deck is pay attention to red flags. You have keep an open mind. You have codependency. You have playfulness, romantic feelings, and passion. And be honest, Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Just like I said, like, I feel like you had all this animosity in your head. You didn't went over how this conversation was going to go. You knew exactly. Yeah, two people I went to college with are in here. Um, you went over the situation in your head. You like, oh, they got me fucked up. They got me messed up. And they do. But when you talk to them, you're not gonna have that energy. You're going to be calm. You're going to be able to get everything that you need to get out. Um, and Spirit is telling you to keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. But like, don't forget. Don't forget. Okay. Don't forget. Man. What a time to be alive. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at the end of the live though. We'll talk about it. Um, but yeah, I think that there might still be romantic feelings there. There might still be like a little kiki kaka, like y'all play and flirt a little bit because there's still passion there, there's still feelings there, but there's boundaries, there's hard ones, and you're not willing to like budge on your boundaries. You're not willing to disrespect yourself, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Ooh. Come on, self love. Come on, self love. It was like, there's a person I'm trying to be. I actually talked about this yesterday on Twitter. The message that sometimes spirit keeps you in a position because not because you haven't grown, not because you haven't learned the lesson, but because they don't want it to affect you anymore. They don't want you to be triggered by it anymore. Because if they were to allow you to move forward and you still get triggered the way that you get triggered by this thing, when you doing the things that you need to do, when you've progressed, if it were to pop back up, because you know it's going to pop back up, it always pops back up. If it were to pop back up, it would drive you into like self-sabotaging yourself. Now you mentally spiraling. I'm gonna keep these cards. I'm gonna keep those cards. But now you mentally spiraling, whether you want to believe it or not, right? And I ended up making like tweets like after that, and it was just like, you know, the reason it always does. It always does. Mercury retrograde. It always pops back up. Mercury goes retrograde 3-4 times a year. It always pops back up. It may not pop up this year. It may not pop up next year, but it always pops up. That's always. Always. And it's like the universe being like, you over it? You sure? Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah, don't do that. Give me 2 more, please. 1 more. What's crazy? I actually just talked to Uncle Mom. Like, his birthday was like, I think last week or so. And I hit him up for his birthday. I also met somebody on Twitter who like lives there and was like, oh yeah, I know about da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, got to go. Well, what a time to be alive. Anyway, so the bottom of the deck is Clairsentience by Archangel Raguel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. You have You Are Saved by Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guiding you, your loved ones, and home. You have You Know What to Do by Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You have Comfort by Archangel Azrael. It says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. You have a Spiritual Understanding by Archangel Raziel. And it says, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. And then the last one, it says, Overcoming Difficulties by Archangel Jeremiel. And it says, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Let me tell you something. The angels is like, look, you good, baby. You might be worried about how this situation gonna pan out when you run into this person again, when you deal with this person again, but you sitting real comfy, you real safe, you real secure. You've been working on yourself and the work is working. You've done what you needed to do. All right, okay, and you know what to do. You know what to say when the time has come. It's just do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like, and I think that you now have this understanding, and that's what this week is about, having that understanding as to why it happened, right? When I was talking to you guys on Twitter yesterday, I was like, there was a person I was dealing with. I thought they were my person, and there was nothing that you could tell me about the said person. When I tell you I was getting signs, synchronicities, the dreams, like I would feel a certain feeling. I'm like, oh, my person's not okay. Let me check and see what's going on. Type, like, telepathy. I'd have a dream, they'd have a dream, we'd be dreaming about each other in the same dream. Okay. Ooh, we'll talk about it. So it's like, when it came to that person, when I was having those things, when I was having those dreams, when I was having those feelings, I thought spirit was like, oh, hold on. Even though I was hurting, I was clearly hurting. Like, if I bring that name up to my community, their face, the face they make, the energy in the room shifts. And eventually I realized that I had to learn a very hard lesson. My lesson was listening to my intuition and learning what it felt like, what it looked like, how it connected to me, how it moved, how we supposed to communicate, because communication isn't just me talking back and forth. Communication is dreams. Communications is feelings. Communications is songs, experiences, right? And learning that by fucking around and finding out was so hard for me. But I'm here. And as much as I wanted to be with that person, as much as I thought that person was my person, I realized that I was playing small and they were okay with me being small. I'm 6'1", baby, and there's nothing small about me. Maybe my pinky toe nail. Yeah. There's nothing small about me. So playing small is crazy. But I also realized that that stemmed from something much deeper, which was the spiritual understanding. But how I overcome them and how I learned my lesson and who I am now, right? Who I am now, totally different person. Who I am now. And I'm saying this because I've been through it. I'm saying this because I've seen it. I'm saying this because it's possible. It's possible. Exactly. Oh, thank you. You know what's funny? As I said that, like, I used to shrink myself because I'm like, I already draw enough attention to myself. Like, I don't want any more. First and foremost, I'm supposed to be in the spotlight. Let's start there. Secondly, I used to tell people I'm 5'11". I don't think I've been 5'11" since I was like middle school. Like, I'm definitely 6'1". Definitely 6'1". And you know what's even funnier? When you meet guys that be like, oh yeah, I'm 5'11", and then you show up and you taller than them. Like, as someone who's like 5'11", to be like, maybe, are you sure you're not 6 foot? Are you sure you're 5'11"? Anywho. Well, my height is like intimidating. Like, I walk up on somebody and it's, and in my experience, guys, I've met a lot of guys who equate their masculinity to their height. So if you coming in taller than them, and you taking away some of that masculinity, They like to make you the butt end of the joke. And me, I don't find it funny. And I'm the type of person, I'm gonna play into it. I'm an ass sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm an ass. Sometimes I will play in it and bitch you just cause. Just cause I want to. It's an itch that I have to scratch, and it's one of them scratch and sniff itches too. Anyway, the bottom of the deck is Council of the Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers of the Settled Realm. The first card out is Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? The next one is Limrama or Limrua. And it says, creating heaven on earth is happening. The next one is no, wait, postpone, say no, pause. The next one is Pillar of Light. Your vibrations are rising. You are the oracle. And the last one is protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Ciao. Let me tell you something. When I tell people like, oh no, I date short men. Like the first guy that I dated that like treated me very well was 5'4". And that was and still is my baby to this day. Like I love him so much. Like he did not let me touch a door. Like if I had gas, he was pumping my gas. If there was something wrong with my car, he wouldn't necessarily pay for it, but he put in for it. Like my princessa, that was my baby. Okay, and shout out to him. I ain't gonna get too deep in it because my mom would be watching these, but shout out to him. Anywho, I feel like you're creating a safe haven for yourself, right? This world is a crazy place. And I feel like you're, listen, short king. I'm always on the short king side. Always. But I feel like you're creating a safe space for you here on Earth. Earth is a crazy place. We're going through crazy times, especially in a time where it's glorified to be an individual and not necessarily lean or depend on your community. So I feel like you're putting up, or you're learning how to protect yourself in a space where you may not have felt protected, or where you didn't know how to establish boundaries, right? But also in doing that, I think that you're going to excel yourself in a way that I don't think you really see coming, for real. Like, I feel like you're gonna tell this person, no, I'm good. Like, we can kiki kaka, but outside of that, I'm good. And we can't kiki kaka too often because you're gonna take it too far. But yeah, I think that you're moving into like this newer space. I feel like you were already in a new space, but this is a newer space. And I don't think you're like really ready for it. At least not like mentally. I think you just think this is still a part of the new. This is a newer space. Interessante. I actually really love this for you though. I keep wanting to sing Heaven Can Wait by Michael Jackson. And though it's a very beautiful song, y'all move on. Move on. Please do not stay. Don't stay and get bitter and get angry because you will get forgotten. Please do not stay. Like, it's a very beautiful song. Like, being like, you know what? Even after death, I want to be with you. I want to stay with you. Very beautiful sentiment. Move on. Move on. Please. Like, again, very beautiful song. If the angels came for me, I'd tell them no. I don't want to leave my baby alone. Which, I don't want nobody else to hold you. Very beautiful. It's the chance I'll take. Baby, I'll stay. Move on. It is such an amazing song. Love it. Love it. Can I relate? I've loved somebody like that before. Jesus? Okay. I don't like how you... There we go. All right, we're starting to... One more. So remember how I was saying I was hearing heaven can wait? The bottom of the deck is envious. The first one is honesty. The next one is notice the signs. It has more to be revealed. Ending, balancing act, sexual interest, happy outcome, love yourself, success is yours, and not hearing you. Yeah, that's exactly. It does. When it doesn't work out, it whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Woo. Anywho, so I feel like somebody is envious, but I think that they're envious of your happiness. I think that they feel a type of way because maybe without them, like Sir Destiny's Child said, like they thought you was gonna be stressed without them. They thought you was gonna be sad and down and out and not eating and not going to work, because I don't want to say it brings them like joy, but I think it brings them satisfaction to know that someone feels like that towards them, right? And I feel like, I don't know, maybe the sex was good. The sex was great. I understand. But I think that, again, you're just learning how to choose yourself. You're learning how to be there for yourself. You may have looked to or at this person to be something that they just weren't able to live up to for you. Or maybe even something that they weren't even supposed to live up to. Maybe it was something that you were supposed to have for yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you. Even if you do have this conversation with this person, they didn't hear you. Or they're not going to hear you. They're just going to be too excited at the fact that they have that access to you again. And they're going to try to pull the same things. Even if it doesn't happen right away, give it time. And when you see it, I don't even want you to be like, Glock, you're right, because this is not even about a right or wrong type of thing. When you see it, move accordingly. When it happens, do what's best for you. Okay? Because again, I'm praying I'm wrong. I pray that you have been in a situation where you love someone so dearly and so deeply, and they reciprocated it. That it didn't have to come to an end, that it wasn't a bitter end, that it wasn't something that left you scarred and traumatized. I pray you never have to experience that. Okay? I pray that you never have to experience someone hurting you to your soul. That you go days without eating. Okay? Pray you never experience that. I want y'all to experience some love. Like some love. Some love that got you, that just make you feel like Like, I want y'all to experience love that you can't put into words, and the only thing that you can do is just show them. Like, I can show you better than I can tell you, because my words are failing me right now. Love that just, it fills your spirit, your body, it makes your body warm, it makes you cry. I hope that you experience love in someone that cares about the details of you. They know when your energy changes and shifts, even if you don't tell them. You know what's crazy? The only person that can accurately read all of my emotions for the most part is my mama. And it literally can be the shift in my eyebrow. And she'd be like, girl, woo, woo, yes. Love that is electrifying. Love that gets people to hoot and holler. Love that's just like, Love that's soft and easy. Love that's when you having a bad day, they done ordered your favorite food and snacks. And they ready and willing, right, to do anything, everything. And they might get on their nerves, but they'll do it because they love you. I hope you experience that type of love. I hope you experience the type of love that makes you excited, that make you want to run and jump in their arms or do a little happy dance. I want you to feel that type of love, right? And I don't think this person or whoever this is, whatever this is, can give you that. At least not based on what I'm seeing. Especially because Spirit is telling you to love yourself, to give yourself that feeling, right? Saying more is going to be revealed. There might be some things you're not privy to when it comes to this person. And you thought that you may have known this person. You're like, I know him. Like Keke Palmer, I know him. I know him. I know him better than he knows himself. I know her better than she knows herself. I know this person. This is my baby. I love them. I know them. You don't. You don't know this side. You didn't want to see this side. This was the side you were praying wasn't the side, that they were just making mistakes. This was the side that you were enabling, that you didn't realize. That's all right. It's okay. We all been there. We all done it. And if someone tell you that they haven't, they're lying. And if they actually haven't, they might not be the people to be around, because I don't know nobody who's never been through it. Okay? Anywho, let's get into these affirmations. After the affirmations and the soul truth is when I'll be doing the prayer. Again, I will be giving you guys time to go if you don't want me to pray over you. Y'all, I'm hot. My body is hot. This room is hot. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna stay after and kiki a little bit, because again, I got 2 people from college up in here. What a time to be alive. Y'all might find out some things about Valaki that y'all didn't know. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't wait to shut this down. And not in like because I don't want to talk. It's just, it's hot. It's real hot. Well, if you come out again, you come out again, but that wasn't it. All right. Ancestors, give me an affirmation for this week. That's not what I'm... Jesus. I feel like they're ready. Hold on. Y'all nieces acting up. Hey, man. She be thinking that she's in the house, like, by herself. So she be like, hello? Hello? You're a cat. Why are you saying hello? Really shit familiar, but either here or there. Ooh, too many. Y'all, these soul truths really be dragging us. Anywho, the affirmation for this week, it says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. The soul truth is, when's the last time I danced freely? Dance. Because it will shift you into a beautiful state. Because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness and is a gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within. Grow. Yeah. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance. What I think is funny about these cards, or this card in particular, so y'all see me tweet about baby Aries. Baby Aries is my best friend's little cousin, but like I kind of adopted him like he's my little brother. Anywho, when I first met him, he was like, Glock, I don't really know too much about you. Like, all I know is that you like to dance in your room naked. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, period. Okay, period. Because Meg and Glow, they got it. They got it. I'm about to get into the prayer. So if you don't want to pray over you, I completely understand. I'm not for everybody. But no, Megan Glow, absolutely. But he was just like, yeah, I don't know too much about you. I just know that like you like ginger ale and you like to dance in your room naked. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all I'll be doing. And I talk to my friends. I talk to my family. I'm also getting into reading. Like I had asked you guys like who read the book Pussy Prayer, which I feel like every like woman should read. Excuse me. I actually think I'm gonna read it again. I read it last year, but I think I'm gonna read it again. And if you guys want to read it, I have the PDF. Just like let me know. I'll send it to you. The angels came for me, I tell them no. I don't want to leave my baby alone. I don't want nobody else to hold you. After the prayer, I'm going to stay on and talk to y'all for a little bit. Just to kiki, kaka, see how y'all, you know, enduring. All right, y'all ready? Ooh. Okay, y'all ready? If you can, please close your eyes and bow your head. If not, please just lend the listening ear. Ancestors, spirit guides, angel, or angels of the highest and purest intentions, thank you so much for allowing these beautiful souls to be in community with me. I ask that you continuously bless them, that you continuously guide them, and that you continuously protect them. I ask that whatever battles that we may be facing, that we may not be speaking of, that you give a little extra help, a little extra love, a little extra grace, and allow the people around them to give them a little extra love, a little extra grace, a little extra understanding. I ask that you drop a little money in our bank accounts because we can all use a little money, especially in this economy. And I ask that you surround us with people who are genuine and loving and allow us to be who we are and give us room to elevate and grow. And I ask that you, again, continuously protect us throughout our journey. Thank you so much. Amen. Ashe, deadass. Y'all hear her? I guess it'd just be too quiet in here for her. Anyway. Hi. DJ's in here. Shay's in here. That is. Hi, Gigi. Hi. That little hello. Yeah, that was her. Like, you're a cat. Why are you saying hello? People be thinking I'm crazy. People be thinking I'm crazy. No, she really be talking. Like, I will talk to her and she'll talk back, but like in meows. And people will literally be like, are you talking to a cat? I am. No, you're okay. Oh, it's over now. I'm just here, just talking, running my mouth. Anywho, Finer by the Man and DJ, I went to college with them. What a time. What a time. Honestly, this is not my cat. This is not my cat. Well, I guess I'm like the legal guardian of her for like, at the very least until the end of the month. You know what? If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. Well, the only thing I would change, I probably would have like finished. Ooh, ooh, not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. But yeah. Yeah. I actually was friends with Shay in college. I met DJ a couple times. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I was not the best person in the world. Like, me and DJ had to have a talk. I had to tell her some things. Oh, their brother? What year? Wait. What year? Oh, who's your brother? Ooh. He graduated in 2016. Okay, I probably just missed him then. I think I just missed him. Uh-oh. See? What? What is happening? That's crazy. You kept this from me. COG? Yeah. So I came fall of 2016 and COG was crazy. So wait, were you there like homecoming 2016? Hey. Destiny says she know him, which is Addie. Come on. You can't keep going. Alright, girl. They hear you. What you trying to do? She's just gonna keep me meowing. It was an SAE. Oh, I know about the SAEs. I might have to see a picture of him. Oh, wow. Well, let me tell you something. College Glock was doing some things. Well, I won't say doing some things. There was a specific SAE. Oh no, I like the SAEs. Those I used to deal with one. Ooh, what a time. He's the one that I had went to a hotel party and I told him I didn't want to be there anymore, and he literally came to come pick me up and I wasn't answering my phone fast enough. And he was getting out of his car with his sledgehammer that like he kept in his truck. He kept a sledgehammer in his truck and he was getting out. I literally like ran out of the hotel party with like all of my stuff in my hands and I'm like, I'm coming, get back in the car. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. He was when I tell you, like, I only deal with men that like do not play about me. Do not play. Like, do not play. He was like, I'm here. And like I never. Yeah. Well. I was something in college. That is how it should be. Like, he was not playing when it came to me. Like, I remember when I left Delta State, he had my location and he was like, this isn't funny, like, turn the car around. And like, it was so emotional. I spent my last night with him. Like, that was my boo. That was ooh wee, that was my boo. You just said okay. I know him. Well, at least he looks familiar. I should say that. He looks familiar. Yeah. He looks familiar. I won't say that like I ever had an experience with him, but he looks familiar. That's crazy. That's so wild. Small world. Honestly, I really did have a time at Delta State. I sometimes I want to go back to like just like see everybody like for homecoming, but I don't know. I feel like I would miss my best friend way too much. Like every time I go back to the state of Mississippi, it's just it's heavy emotions. Cause I had a really great time. I don't know. People be talking about Mississippi. Me personally, I loved Mississippi. I had an amazing time. An amazing time. Like Mississippi was the first place where like I like knew I was attractive. Like I would go into the store and folks would be like, "You're not from around here." I haven't even opened my mouth. How did you know? Dang. Like some people, I open my mouth and I talk. They be like, "Yeah, you're not from around here." But some people, they be like, "Where are you from? You're not from around here." Dang. Leave me alone. And do. So my first roommate, like my freshman year, I knew her because like we were in like a group message together. But like she would come like back to the room every day and be like, yeah, this person or that person, uh The tent you left me after this. She'd be like, yeah, this person wanted to know who you were. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, if you want a reading, that's fine. Yeah, but I'm not doing free readings. It'd be like a love offering. Um, Send me 10 and you can get a reading. Shay left me with them dogs for like an hour. And I think it was homecoming. Yeah, because we ended up having to work and like sell tickets or whatever. She left me with them dogs in the field. And how much? 10 and the links are in the description box. I was tore up from the flow up, and they kept refilling my cup with that juice. Well, I was taking shots. I was shout out to Uncle Maul. Yeah. Wasn't no up. Wasn't no, I was on the floor. Yeah. Shout out to Uncle Maul. And there was a couple of them trying to get me. That one that was the trainer, he was trying to get me and my bestie. Shout out to Uncle Maul. Yeah, we weren't even done like with our cups before we was getting more like, oh my god, we was tore up, like toe up. It was so bad. It was so bad. But again, thank goodness when I'm anxious, I either plan or bake cookies. Well, when I'm anxious or stressed, I either plan or bake cookies, because I would have got God. I would have gotten God. Like, I don't even. I just mind my business. I just mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Because whoo child. Oh, I love baking. I'll be baking cookies. I'll be baking cakes. I actually just baked a cake Friday for baby Aries. And that cake good. I had some for breakfast this morning. It's so good. I switched, like I kind of been experimenting the last couple birthday cakes for family and friends. I make like cakes, especially like if you live in the same city as me. And I experimented. I switched one ingredient with a different one, and whoo, that cake is nice. It's soft. It's fluffy. It's moist. It's so good. It is so good. Now I get that. I get it. I understand. When I was a kid, my mom took me to like cake decorating classes, so like we could bond. So now it's like I be decorating cakes. Oh, I don't be decorating cakes. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had the tools, I would. I use box cakes too. Let me tell you something. That's actually something that would make me come back to Mississippi for. I would actually drive to Mississippi for a buttermilk pie. Yeah. So, Boston cream pies. I don't like cream, but I drive to Mississippi for a buttermilk pie. I'll tell you that. Yeah, actually. So, Shay is actually was one of my friends in college. I went home with her for Thanksgiving. Her people was trying to get me fucked up too. We was playing Uno. And it was like, you draw two, you got to take 2 shots. Excuse me? You draw 4, you got to draw 4. You got to take 4 shots. If they didn't went around the table a couple of times and it stopped on you, and now you got to pull 16 cards, yeah, 16 shots. You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. What? Tripping. Child. Tripping. We had to make a rule, bro. I was like, I'm not taking all these shots. We had to make a rule. I was not playing. We're tripping. And it was Crown. If I'm not mistaken. Why did my left ear start ringing? Yeah, y'all are tripping. Like, 5 shots is my limit. So you talking about 16, don't even worry about it. Here's my hand. I'm done, so I'm ready to lay it down. Ready to lay it down. Actually, how's that one uncle of yours? Is he all right? He doing okay? Actually, remember the time that I don't know if I ever told y'all specifically. I know I've told Twitter, and if you follow me on Twitter, you may, or especially if you like go into Twitter spaces and stuff that I'm in. I had talked about this one guy that I don't want to say we dealt with each other. We messed around a little bit. He remember that time I said I almost got shot? It was her ex-boyfriend's brother. Yeah, what a time to be alive. When I tell you, Delta State was crazy. I've never had a time like I had at Delta State. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Let me tell you something. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. After that incident, He smacked me. I still don't know how I feel about it. Still don't know how I feel about it. Yeah. But that uncle, though, I see you keep skipping over that. Tell him I said hey. Not too much. Not too much. I know, that's your uncle. But I could be... No, I can't. He got kids. He got kids. He got kids. That's crazy. Not not like that. Again, my mama be watching these. I can't talk too much. But if he got kids, don't tell him nothing. Oh, your uncle? He ain't got kids? Ooh. Hey. Don't worry about it. Just tell him I said hey. I almost said something very crazy. We're on live. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. LOL. Man, what a time. Delta State was an experience. An experience. I'd do it again. I'd do it again. And when I tell you I'd ball out, I'd ball out. Actually, have you talked to Brittany Shay? I feel like she joined the force, and I haven't talked to her since. Honestly, I worth it to do it again. And again, I would do basically the same thing over again. The only thing I would change, there were certain people that I would talk to. There were certain people that I would experience. Like DJ, me and DJ didn't become friends until after Delta State, but I would be her friend. I don't know. And not saying because of you, but the situation. And you know what situation I'm talking about. I just couldn't, even like with you wanting to be my friend, like after I had to tell you, like, look, girl, this was what was. So I've tried to hit her up when I see her on social media. Even like her and like her old best friend, I don't even think they close for no more. And her best friend, she had a baby. I think her baby's like 3 or so months now. Child. I talked to the best friend more than I talked to Brittany. I ain't seen or heard from her in years. It used to be like every once in a while we catch up, but she's one of them people you gotta catch in person for real. You can't. Yeah. Well, honestly, you know, the situation we had talked about. But aside from that, yeah. Absolutely. You cool. Outside of that situation, absolutely would hung out. Is Ari still here? I don't know. No. All right, y'all. I actually am like, I'm sweating. I feel like she moved to Texas. I don't know. Something in my spirit says she moved to Texas. I had a dream about her once, and it was a few years ago. Like, we had went out to get drinks. It was like me and like some of her friends. Yeah. Honestly, had I had known what I was in store for, we would have been friends. We would have been friends. Like, had I known what I was in store for, we would have been friends. Because I wouldn't had. But I don't know. I don't believe in being fake. So I couldn't be around you and not tell you, like, I couldn't be your friend and not been like, Don't y'all have the same birthday? Aren't y'all birthday twins? It was like a day or so apart, a day or two. I believe it's the same day. Because I think y'all both cancers. I believe y'all both cancers. I actually really like this look, y'all. I don't like the fact that my bun is sideways, but I like the look. I like the makeup. I feel like I did it. Yeah, I know. Well, I hope she's doing well. That was my girl. Brittany had some crazy things that she wanted me to do. Like, she would be like, Glock, I feel like you're the only person that could do it. Like, I just want to, like, I want to see. Like, I want you to do it. I want you to record it, and I want to see. I'm like, girl, what? Girl, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, do that. I love you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for going down memory lane with me. Shay was a blessing. The end of the month, I think we still got 2 more weeks. Oh, that's everybody. That's everybody. But that's also because there's like 50 planets in Aries right now. The 24th. Yeah, there's Sun, Mercury, Venus, Chiron, and North Node are all in Aries. So, how people are expressing themselves, how people are communicating. And I feel like people forget that, like, Venus, yes, is the planet of love, but it's also like the planet of war. Like, Venus was a warrior. You know what I mean? I mean, no, I think it's like everywhere like that. Like, if it started on the 1st for you, it ends on the 24th for you as well. I think you experience it before we do. Ooh, Lilith is in Virgo right now. Interessante. Chiron is the wounded healer. So everybody's just kind of tending to their wounds right now. Like, me, I. This is how I feel. Which kind of makes sense as for like what happened with that girl and why everybody's online being so nasty. Especially like Mercury being in Aries. Hate to see it. Anywho, excuse me. I've been on here long enough. We had a time, y'all. Ooh, we had a time. We used to be drinking in the fields. This one time I thought that I was... I can't talk about this. I might... You know what? I'm going to talk about it Cousins Night. Now you have to come, Aaron. You have to come to Cousins Night. Because I got stories to tell. Yeah. Gigi, the me, I, Aries. I've just been lying on them too. It's crazy. Yeah. Y'all excited? Cousins Night is on Saturday. I mean, on Friday. Destiny's gonna, DJ's gonna be there. So you're not gonna be, there's gonna be somebody there that you know. Come through. How about this? Sign up. You don't have to stay the whole time. But just in case you decide last minute you're gonna pull up, you got the link. It's at 8 p.m. for you. It starts at 8 p.m. You know, just come be with your cousins. We love you. We ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. All right. I've been on here long enough. I got some people I need to talk to. Wow. Okay. I love you guys, and I will see you on Wednesday. I hope that you have an amazing week. I really was staying on because I wanted to see if that person was going to, you know, send them money so I could do their reading, but I ain't getting no money. They ain't getting no reading. So, bye, y'all. I love you.